Alright guys, so this is going to be Hunter versus Warlock. So we got a web spinner, a knife juggler, and an eagle horn bow. I'm going to just keep the web spinner. Typically just keeping the 1-drops. Looks like we pick up an Undertaker and a Haunted Creeper, so a nice solid hand to start. This is going to be, first question we have to find out is this Zoo, or is this some sort of version of Handlock? Is it aggro or control is really what we're asking. I think we're going to lead off with Undertaker. Looks like it's going to be Zoo. Any turn 1 play is typically Zoo. Handlock just doesn't play anything early on because they rely on all of those bigger cards. So we've got double web spinner now. That's pretty solid. Once it goes down, we'll have 2 extra beast cards in our hand. We'll really pump up Undertaker here, up to 3/4, +1/+1 for every death rattle coming out. So this is how the Hunter deck synergizes early on in the first 3-4 turns. Very fast-paced deck. I mean, we've already got 10 stats up on board after 2, with 2 cards coming back, and the potential for more buffs. Looks like we got a Silence from Ironbeak Owl, so that's kind of nice. He's only going to be playing 1, maybe 2 Ironbeak Owls, and that Silence. It's good to get that out of the way early. We've still got a lot of pressure on board. Gonna go ahead and trade here. See what beast we get back. It's gonna be Hungry Crab. Nothing to write home about. Although my wife really loves crab, so she might like this. No need for Freezing Trap, Hunter's Mark, or Hungry Crab. Nothing on board, so we're best off actually just playing 2 to the face and bringing out that 1-drop, getting the full mana curve here. We can bring out Haunted Creeper and Freezing Trap next turn for a clear turn 4 play. He's getting card advantage on us, which could be dangerous against Zoo. He could easily play a couple combos himself, so it looks like he's got to have that second Iron Beak, or else he's going to be playing probably next turn. Maybe Defender of Argus, so we'll be facing a 5/6 taunt. That's okay. We've got Hunter's Mark. We could really do some damage by preemptively taking that out. You see, if we Hunter's Mark and sack, it seems strange because right now Ancient Watcher isn't much, but you know next turn you're going to be facing a 2/3 and a 5/6 taunt, so you're going to be trading anyways. So if he's, or let's say next turn he has a 2-drop, a Haunted Creeper, and a Sun Fury, he's going to get 2 taunted creatures. So you know when they play this card, they're looking to taunt it up. He already played the Iron Beak, so he's not going to use it aggressively. He's on the back foot. So definitely going to Hunter's Mark it up, get our beast out of it. We pick up Core Hound, later a bit of a late game card, not that useful right now. We've got 4 mana. I think it's Haunted Creeper and 2 to the face. Oops, what? I was certain I clicked this. Well, I guess that's a pretty freaking noob mistake. Yeah, never let that happen to you. I was certain I clicked it. I'm going to watch the VOD. I'm going to prove to you I clicked that. Typically don't make errors like that. I mean, I even said 2 to the face and I clicked it. Anyways, well, that's not fun. So we should be at 22. It's not a big deal. We don't have to worry about results in the short term. 1 game here and there doesn't matter as long as we know if we made mistakes. We make sure we don't make them again. So another Ancient Watcher. We get Lothab, which is pretty solid on turn 5, but a Freezing Trap doesn't really do us any good right now because he's defensive. I think it's Animal Companion with 2 to the face. Alright, so that's a nice one. Getting +1 on everything. Really going to be hard for him to take that one out as well, giving us an opportunity to clear the taunts if necessary. Looks like he is going to go ahead and Shadow Bolt. That's a rare card. You don't see that a lot in Zoo. This is interesting. Okay, so still he's not going to be on the offensive. If anything, he's going to be clearing the board. He's down to 16, should be 14. We've got Corehound coming next turn. Lotheb is nice here. Do we need a secret out? Not really, because we're so offensive. We play Lotheb, we don't get 2 to the face, but 2 to the face leaves us with very few other great options except another mad scientist, which, you know, I bet this guy's playing Hellfire. His deck is not that good. But I'm going to play it a little bit slower here. There's no need to sort of rush. Next turn we're going to go 2 and Lotheb. I mean, what's he going to really play on turn 6 here? I'd rather keep card advantage. I mean, you could play it both ways. You could just play Lotheb there, but what spell are you blocking, right? I guess Hellfire, but we still need to clear that taunt. So there's a Defender of Argus we were worried about earlier. So he gets that same play, but again, it's limited. Imagine if we were facing 2 of these right now. Savannah Highmane is in play, so is Corehound. Let's think about what he can do to Corehound. He has to bring out... he'd have to bring out Doomguard to deal with Corehound, and if he has it now, he might have to sack a card or 2, because he's only got 7 mana. He's still on the defensive. So we'll bring out Corehound. We'll just pass it back. Problem is, Corehound dies to trade with Ancient Watcher. But we got Corehound for free. Not going to complain about it. It's an extra card. We've got a lot of tempo. Even though he's got the taunt, he really doesn't have much he can play right now. He's got to be thinking about sort of how he's going to deal with Corehound. We can set up a board. It's almost like a taunt right now for us, because this guy is not in play offensively. Gets a Juggler out. Okay, so he's got the Cult Master, which is nice. He's gonna be able to get some cards here, but I still think we're quite far ahead. So it's likely he has double Soulfire here. Soulfire and maybe Doomguard. So if we sack this to clear the taunt, bring out Lotheb. He can't Soulfire. Lotheb and Freeze Trap. That really slows him down if he tries to attack. 2 damage plus Lotheb. Because if I put up Mad Scientist, there's no guarantees it triggers anytime soon. And this is not that helpful right now. Knife Juggler is not that helpful right now because I don't have any sort of thing to juggle it with. Very limited in that. Also don't have a lot of 1-drop, 1-health creatures on board, so not a lot of value to be gained. So that's solid for us. He's not going to get any juggles on us this turn. We've got Power Overwhelming. He might have 2 Power Overwhelmings, actually. It could be that. He might not be playing Soulfire. So we've got a empty board. Unleash the Hound's not that good right now. Bring this out, we're probably going to force that second Power Overwhelming. You could have played Knife Juggler here and then Savannah Highmane, but I don't see him killing it this turn. and I get an extra 2 damage in, so next turn it's like a greedy play. If I think he's going to pop Savannah Highmane right now, then I play this and get 1 damage for each summon 2/2. But next turn now I can play quite a powerful turn if instead he just loads the board. So he is going to be able to take it out. Mortal Coil. So he's playing Mortal Coil with a Zoo variation. It's kind of a mid-range deck. This is actually more of a demon deck. Because he had a Demon Fire, and he has things like Mortal Coil, Shadow Bolts. Like, those are very strange cards. They're kind of mid-road. Which may be good against Hunter. Maybe he just didn't draw that well. Because, you know, if he can sort of slow down Hunter, then maybe he can hang. But as you can see, it's 28-9. We've got card advantage. We've got a nice board. You know, there's not much he can do here. I think it's Knife Juggler. And then it's Unleash the Hounds. Alright, so there's the concede. That's Hunter versus Warlock. Always a favored matchup for Hunter. Don't get too confident in it, but you just want to play that one cleanly, and yeah.